Yeah! This is Synoptic and I'm doing commentary of Empire Total War. I'm playing as the Ottoman Empire and my opponent is playing as Spain. The setting is huge units, large cash, and it is a late period battle. I'm using 8 line infantry, 4 long range, and 4 CFE. All my CFE have a chevron experience and 1 has 2. My opponent is using 6 militia, 4 cuirassier, 4 guards, and 4 cazadors who are long range. And basically I just approach the middle right with all my long range in the middle. Basically I want him to just envelop me while I can then set up some counterattacks. But firstly I'm going to start annoying him pretty much, taking advantage over his allocation of his men. All of his long range are also in the middle. He's got some militia units in the woods here, they're all hidden. I've detached 1 long rifle unit and I'm going to start advancing, but he keeps edging his way forward, so that's going to make a pretty good deterrent to my small exploitation so far. And here you can see his militia. Now I'm very interested in taking some shots at it. Players seem to get very annoyed from long range, and it sometimes makes them attack, which is even worse. He moves some of his guard to corps too close, and I'm going to run up that unit. Yeah, I ran that long range unit up here, and I killed 15 guard to corps. Pretty good start for me so far. Okay, so notice how his army's set up. It's very big on the envelopment. Okay, here's the left side. It stretches all the way over here. And basically all I want him to do is to run straight at my left. I only have 1 unit appearing to be guarding it, so I'm trying to make it look as weak as possible. I'm doing a charge here on his cazadors. I'm going to leave this unit for too long though, and they're going to get shot by the guards here. He's advancing them now. I didn't see them advance because I was already issuing orders on this side. He's advanced his militia to firing range. So basically what I did with this long range unit here was I did pepper his units, and I was going to keep doing that until he started attacking, because all his long range was in the middle, and if he moved any of them they would get shot by my other 3. So at this point these militia units are getting torn up because I have the hill advantage. So this one's already routing, but he's really quite fluid in his attack. The problem is I'm doing a counterattack almost straight away. I'm a bit slow here on the square. This unit will become a square though. And this unit's, he probably shouldn't have ran into this one, because this is going to be a square as well. So he's got 2 squares against 2 of his guard cuirassier. And I'll reinforce this with a CFE, and I'll also mounted a charge on his outer militia unit, because this militia unit could have easily ran to my rear. It was open for it. So I'm running this one back out after the charge, and I'm going to attack the next one, and I'm going to keep charging until all these guys are out. Back over here. Slowly his attack is failing. He has a frontiersman, I forgot to mention them. He has 1. Pretty much a reinforcing unit. So sent them to continue the assault here. Now, at some point he's going to mount a charge, yep. But what he doesn't know is that unit of line infantry here, this was hidden. He didn't see this, so they got shot heavily. They're 38 now. And I'm well aware of the charge here. I already set a square, so they're going to run right into it. And this unit will also become a square, which is the second target for the cuirassier. And notice my almost immediate advancement of my CFE. I'm quite confident my linemen can kill them on their own, so I'm going to send these guys out. Back in the middle, I'm manipulating the land here. All his cazadors here are shooting into the earth. That's what I want him to do, because I have no intention of destroying his middle. I'm going to destroy his sides first and then attack his middle, because his midsection consists of guards. He's advancing them now. Shiny guards. Back on the left side, his militia are starting to rout. I have both of my CFE have done multiple charges already, and those cuirassier, one of them is routed, but he's already also sent 1 far into my ranks. But as he was doing that, they're all getting shot by my line infantry. who are behind my long range. I did a rear attack here. I'm taking advantage over the fact that militia can't make squares. And now that he's lost all his cavalry, I'm free to do as many charges as I like. Since here I destroyed one of his militia units, I'm starting to flank on this side. Now over here, I'm going to start charging his cazadors, because I'm quite sick of them shooting at me. Now also note how his guards are now in the battle. By far the most dangerous units of this fight. Now he advances again. Notice this. I'm zoomed in here. He's going to be shooting the ground a lot, carrying from the issue with his cazadors on that same area. That's good for me because they have high fire rate. One thing I love doing is manipulating the land, which is why I'd highly discourage a totally flat map. Because in the real world, since when are you going to be fighting on a flat map? Get foe. Okay, I'm back on the left side. I've started to do flanking fire. I've routed all the militia on this side. So all that's left really is one militia, some cazadors, maybe one. Yeah, there's one over here, just trying to get away. And his guards. So I'm going to charge this one. He's going to set a square. Quite quickly too. I'm going to pull it out. But also note, since his militia has collapsed, my counterattack on his attack pretty much decimated his entire chances of victory. So now that he notices my flank fire, he's going to start moving in for the melee. Pretty much his only chance at this point. His guards are far superior in melee. I've said it a million times, but that's how they are. So in come these guys, but I also have my cavalry. I still have all 4 units, I haven't lost any. So they did come in for the kill. But on this side I've also sent in linemen for the melee. So those guards are wavering. And in comes this unit of CFE. They're exhausted at this point though. Charge wouldn't be that good, but I don't really need it. It's already routing. The whole routing thing is now extremely contagious. Even guards will just run away now. I find it a bit much, to be honest. Okay, so that's full encapsulation. And that's the end of the game. I deployed 1900, lost 607, killed 1647. General Blucher deployed 2240, lost 1795, and killed 453. Essentially what happened was I made my opponent attack me through exploitation of his units, exploitation of the fact how all his long range was in the middle, so I was peppering his units. If he didn't attack, I would have just kept doing it. So that was a pretty good time for the attack to happen, and that was a very fluid attack from him as well. Both sides attacked it simultaneously, but my counterattack was pretty much instantaneous, allowing me to decimate both sides. So without his flanking body, he only had his middle section, which allowed me to encircle him. So it goes from an initial envelopment from him to my envelopment, which then led to his melee attack. And since I destroyed all his cavalry quite early, I was free to hit him in the rear with my cavalry. Very good game to him, and thanks for watching.